we are a go.
What the buck is up, every pony?
I was waiting for it. There was a pause, so I was like, is he going to do it?
Hello.
No.
Excuse me while I get a drink. I was running down.
Okay.
What's up?
There you go. I was gonna say, y'all can have your own catchphrases too.
Everyone needs to work on their own ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, Milk Thistle has now run off to go and get a drink. He won't be here to roll his fortitude save for the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I'm afraid there is no escape from fortitude saves.
Oh, there never is. There's never any escape from those.
Alright, well, I'll roll mine.
I believe everybody else already has.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, I'm so thankful I'm almost done with writing the adventure.
Let's have a look. Do-do-do-do. Yep. Wishful Pin sadly failed.
Ah, that's right.
Did I? Oh yeah, she gave herself some stuff. Alright, so... Well, it's the start of the day, so you have 3 climbs ahead of you. It's a reasonable DC 20 climb check for today. And there's a... it's a doable one, though we'll see how doable once Milk Thistle returns.
Yeah.
Let's see how doable it is with Milk Thistle actually here.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll find... He's a really smart out-of-the-box thinker, so I'm pretty sure he'll think way out of the box to where, oh yeah, you see all these, all the sides, yeah, let's just twist them this way, and there we go. Easier way.
Well, let's see if... Oh.
I'm pretty much just gonna be a burden today.
Ah, okay.
Alright, sorry, what do you want from me?
Okay, so it is the start of a new day. Woohoo! You've got a few climbs ahead of you, or a few climbing attempts, I should say. But I need an altitude sickness roll from you. We are past the height where you are autoimmune to it now. But you do.
That a thing?
Yep. There is a point where you no longer just auto-pass. But you do get a +4 bonus to your saving throw, because you are attuned to the altitude.
I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so fortitude save. Here we go.
You are fine.
No.
Oh, and I need to increase my save versus poisons. That's +10. I'll do that real quick.
I've just noticed on Bird's sheet that he's increased his resistance save incorrectly. He still only has a +1.
Oh, what?
You've changed the number, but you haven't changed the actual number.
Oh. My apologies, all.
That's fine. I was doing that now.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what? I thought I did it.
You did. You just didn't actually change the math in it.
Yeah. This is how unused to APB I am.
But on the
Wait,
plus side, it's fixed now. Alright, so yesterday you spent some time looking for an easier route up, and you were successful. By the end of the day, you'd have found an easier path up the mountain side here. So it's a DC 20 climb ahead of you. You all have your wonderful climbing equipment. Anything additional you guys are wishing to do for today, or you're just going to go straight to it?
Well, I'd assume that for those of us that still need food, Wishful Pin would be using that. Oh, what's the name of that spell?
Create food and water.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Uh,
not her, Milk Thistle could also prep it.
well, I believe she can only feed 3 people, maybe 4. Um, let me have a look at the spell again. Yeah,
Doesn't Alex? Wait, this Alexander's not here.
no, no,
I'm here.
he just doesn't need to
Oh,
eat.
never mind. Doesn't Alexander have that ring of nourishment or something?
Yes.
Yeah, the ring of substance, and so does Milk Thistle.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
okay, so good.
feeding 3. So
3 humans with 1 horse per level. She's level 7 now, correct?
She is level 8.
Level 8. So yeah, she'd be able to feed 24 medium-sized creatures.
Oh no, food and water to sustain 3 humans or 1 horse for level per level. Oh yeah, per level. Or 1 horse per level. I missed that, so I just assumed it was 3. It was 3 humans.
it's alright.
So yeah, she can feed everybody. It's fine.
Alright.
All right, so you guys don't have to worry about food as she has prepped that.
Alright. So once we all sit down, eat, and we start climbing, Bird is gonna take 10.
Mm-hmm. Right, if you can take 10 and succeed on a climbing check. Oh, before we start, what are your climbing your climbing routine? Are you sticking to this formation
Uh,
with Milk Thistle at the bottom, or you
yeah,
doing it any different?
I was gonna say, maybe have Milk Thistle be at the top since,
yeah, that actually makes
Yeah.
sense. That way, if he falls, I can try to catch him.
I guess I'll be at the bottom.
Yeah, it'll need to be a team effort. Milk Thistle, unfortunately, is going to be a burden for any climb.
Yeah. The worst is at the top. The best is at the bottom. So, Burns, get your ass down here.
Are you
Okay.
I can be a Pathfinder, I guess, because my survival skill is really high.
that works, and,
Where's Wishful Pen going? Is she going up at the second?
yeah, I think second for Wishful. I think hers is still worse than mine, but...
All right.
All right, we're all tethered together.
Yes. You only will fall so far, but you're tethered in a way where you won't automatically pull off everybody else. People can attempt to catch you to stop you falling all the way to the bottom, but should no one choose to save you, you end up at the bottom, and you take a minor bit of damage, but your climbing equipment takes some damage as well.
Yeah, that was me all of yesterday.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I probably need someone with the Mended spell too.
Yep, here we go.
All right. Well,
Next time we're in camp, Milk Thistle will use mending and repair everyone's gear.
Alright.
I should roll now.
did Wishful take off her armor for climbing? She has. Okay. Cool. No, does not. Do not make it a blind GM roll. Oh. It's not certain off well. Okay, well, first of all, because she can, she will use a surge. Because that might turn that a little better if she manages a 6.
I was gonna say she also has the 3 per day rerolls, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah, because you gave her the thing what can give her a climb speed for 1. You know what? As she starts to fall, she will use the claw of the ice bear to help stop her from potentially falling to her doom, and give herself 1 reroll for use 1 of those rerolls. Hopefully, she won't need any others. and then you guys can work out how you're going to save Milk Thistle.
Yeah.
Well, slightly better. The dice are
Yeah.
not liking her today.
So now you can probably do a surge.
Yes, we'll do a surge.
Just do not roll a 2. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Hey.
So, the only person who's going to potentially fall to their demise will be Milk Thistle.
Alright.
So, first of all, Milk Thistle, do you have anything that could potentially stop you from falling? Anything you can use easily to give you a climb speed will let you have a chance at a re-roll. Otherwise, you are potentially falling.
The only thing I have is my snap leaf, but that's a last-ditch emergency kind of thing if the rope breaks.
Yeah.
So, no, not currently.
Okay, so Milk Thistle is falling. Does anybody on the way down want to grab him?
Yeah, I would like to attempt to grab.
Alright, I actually need to re-find where I put the rules for saving people as they fall to their death.
This is gonna turn into Three Stooges sketch, isn't it?
It's a shame Nine isn't here. This would have been his favorite part of the game.
Oh, I know.
Alright, so you need to make a successful melee touch attack against them as they fall. Milk Thistle can forego his Dex bonus if he desires.
Yes, I do. So, DC 10.
Alright, you have successfully grabbed him. Now you need to make a DC 30 climb check to avoid being pulled off along with him.
Can I attempt to assist that climb check?
No, you are falling. You are not assisting in anything, you're hindering.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right?
Well, it's to represent him suddenly grabbing hold of you and then being sort of potentially yanked off. Can he stay on?
DC 30, shit.
Yep. These were not easy checks. Remember, if you fail by 4 or less, you lose your grip, but you do not fall off.
Alright, well,
Oh, sorry, 5. Oh no, yeah, it's 5 or more, then you fall as well. So, wish yourself luck with that check. It's not a good check.
Yeah, I just noticed he doesn't have skill ranks in climb.
yeah, I've been using my ring and climbing
To help.
Let's see.
Alright, so I'm afraid you're joining the Falling Brigade with Milk Thistle.
Alright.
So Milk Thistle's on his way down, past you, Burnt, with Alex behind him. You're only going to be able to grab one of those. Do you wish to grab any of them?
He's gonna try to grab Milk Thistle.
Alright, go for the grab.
Alright, that would be a...
Melee.
Does the DC get lower because I slowed him down a bit?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
Right. So what was the DC I had to beat?
Well, first of all, you've got to grab him, so that's a DC 10 grab check.
Alright. There we go.
Yep.
That's simple.
You've grabbed hold of him. Now it's a DC 30 climb check to hold on to the wall.
And this is where we all go falling back to where we started today.
Well, Wishful will be still there.
Alright, you know what? I'm adding a mythic surge to that.
Yeah.
So let me just do this. Be higher than a 4.
You earned. Yay!
Yeah! Alright, that would be 6.
Alright,
31.
31. Yep, you successfully have saved Milk Thistle. Alexandra goes flying past.
Can I grab Alexander?
Yes, you may attempt to grab Alex.
Okay. And now I first need to touch him.
Yep.
Yeah.
How you roll for that again?
Base attack bonus at the top of the combat.
A what?
In combat, at the top, there's an option which says what's it called? Melee.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's definitely a yes.
Ooh, nice.
Do I get a bonus to my climb check?
I'll give you a +2.
Alright,
Okay.
cool.
Hey!
Alright, so it turns out I clicked the wrong thing, but you know what? I still saved them.
Here you go. Here goes nothing. Are you fucking kidding me?
You could try.
It's a
You could try a mythic search. It probably won't help.
nope. It's not going to help here because that's a 16, and they need to get a 30. That's 14 less.
Well,
Great.
Not
we.
all right. I'm afraid. So sadly, you two are at the bottom. So you guys have no one else to save you. So you fall until the rope yanks taut, and you smack into the side of the cliff there. The pair of you take, well, 1 point of non-lethal damage as you sort of bounce into it, hanging almost next to each other. And your climbing equipment takes 1 point of damage. Alex, what health is yours currently at?
My current one is. Let me quickly look here. Now it's 6 out of 10.
Oh, okay. And you're a gem pony, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Did mine take any damage, or was it safe?
No, you were saved, so it takes no damage.
Yeah.
Alright, you fall, the rope catches you, and it takes another point of damage, and so does your climber's kit, metal banana.
Great.
It will take just the one.
Okay, so I take 2, he takes 1.
No, you take one, so does...
Okay.
Yeah, so you both take 1 point.
I put it in, and then I heard another. I was like, oh, okay.
Now, if he wanted to be a killer GM, that's what he would have done.
No, nothing major happened that I consider. You just fell, which is 1 point of damage. There's nothing additional that would add extra strain to it. All right. So the climbing's not doing too well. But I mean, you've already passed your climb check, so you two don't have to worry. You just have to do a little bit more work. But Milkfizzle is still struggling in regards to trying to climb. So, how do people want to try and assist Milkfizzle as he's really badly struggling? So you can either just tell him to get back to it and keep climbing, or you can try looking at other alternatives.
So, can this assist if Bird were to show him by pointing the path that he took?
You will give him a +2.
Alright.
I don't know if that would help too much.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's worth a shot at least.
I could attempt to just pull him.
Yep. You can attempt to just pull him.
Yeah, I mean, I could try that. I'll do a strength check.
Yeah, if you are literally just using your strength to pull him up, then it is a strength test.
I would like to assist with that strength test.
Yep. Is everybody okay to wait for Alex to climb up and get to above them again?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I'm okay with that.
Alex, work your way to a top.
Okay.
Just drag yourself and move yourself up as an icon. Should be fine.
Alright.
Just to keep you in the standard. So you want to be behind Wishful. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So, who is doing the rolling? Who's doing the assisting?
I mean, I don't think it really... actually, you may actually do the rolling because I have a reroll with that one at least.
Alright, yeah, that would work. I can assist then.
Yep.
Yeah,
So.
I think we all have the same strength, so it doesn't particularly matter. But
All right. So Burnt, roll the assist.
Alright.
You
That was so close to being a 4.
you have successfully assisted. So you give Alex a +2 bonus to this roll.
alright. Well then, that's a 25.
Well, clearly Alex does not need any assistance from you, as very easily able to drag Milk Thistle up this additional 1,000 feet. As you guys continue to ascend upwards up to 18,000 feet.
Before we climb, I'm going to have Milk Thistle look at my thing and hopefully mend it. Because,
That'll take 10 minutes. I was going to do that when we make camp.
oh, okay.
Yeah, repair it. Like, is it badly phrased to the point where it's about to snow?
It is just below halfway.
Yeah, I'd say we take 10 minutes to do that.
Alright.
Alright, so Jim, I'm going to use my cantrip here. We're going to spend 10 minutes.
Yep. You may heal it 1d4 hit points. And it gains 4 hit points.
Ooh, nice.
Alright. Oh, inventory. I was like, why can't I find any features? Alright.
Alright.
And that's enough to bring it back to full.
I thought it was down to 5.
No, it's at 6.
Oh, okay. I know it just took a point of damage, so I thought it went down to 5.
No, I put it in, then set the number, and
Ah, right, got ya. Fair enough, makes sense. Alright, so you spend a little bit of time sitting down on sort of a sort of small ledge you've got there that allows you to get some respite. But the issue is the next climb ahead of you doesn't look any easier. It looks like it will be considered a DC 25 climb.
could I use my rope of climbing to do the thing that, or yeah, I can. Let's see here. I'll throw it up on.
Yep, throw it up. It's a rope of climb. 60-foot rope of climb is no thicker than the wand, but supports a lot of weight. 10 feet around, attach itself securely to same desires. In the same domain, a rope of climb can be combined knots. This causes glue along the rope, knotting. Lowers the DC of a climb check when used by 10. A creature must hold on. Yep. So whoever uses this will their climb check for any further attempts will be lower by 10.
All right. I would gladly use that because these DCs are starting to get a little.
Spicy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
All right. So, for the rest of you non-fancy equipment users, you have a DC 25 climb check. Now, you can obviously choose to spend some time to try and find a more safer route round, but that will take time.
Alright, so I have a 10 for climb without the armor, so if I roll 15 or better.
Well, what do you guys want to do as a group? Because it's not about you as an individual, it's about you as a group.
What do you guys think?
I say we look for an easy route.
Yeah, that does sound like a better idea.
If we do take the more direct routes, Do y'all think y'all could save Milk Thistle?
No.
I could try.
I was gonna say, if as long as I don't attempt to catch you, probably the other two can give that a go.
After my last roll, no, I cannot.
The dice give and the dice take away.
Yep, that's how it goes.
All right. So do we have a consensus? We're gonna take the easier route.
I think that sounds like a consensus then.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's probably not going to be easy at all. So
Yeah.
take the more direct route now if we can overcome future obstacles.
Yeah. I mean, the only way we can even make it past the next few, like later on checks, is if we use like move earth or something to create stairs. But even then, that doesn't work entirely.
Oh, you can. Oh, you mean shape stone, but I mean,
Yes.
you can only do a little area. You can't do like a whole staircase.
I do have that spell on my list, and it's a very small temporary thing, and I think these checks are for like the entire day of climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's broken. This is per 1,000 feet basically. You guys can make it 3,000 feet in a day.
Right. Yeah. Let's try and find a safer route.
Alright, we're gonna go the same route.
Right, you start looking for a safer route. So, as you start looking around, I need a D100 roll to see if anything terrible happens today.
Not me. Not this time.
It's public.
I'll put back my armor since we're walking.
Ooh, Milk Thistle. I need another roll of D100. I will point out you are on a very narrow ledge, which is just about wide enough for you guys to walk along. Not much else.
Roll a 1, 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 roll a 1. Oh.
55. Let me go to my encounter list of 55.
I think the D100 is completely arbitrary, and the GM just uses that as an excuse to do whatever he wants.
Sometimes. Alright. Okay, so... Okay, nothing too... okay, so nothing too exciting at the moment. So you, basically, as you start moving through, you've come to a particular side of the mountain that has, at the moment, little to no snow and absolutely no vegetation whatsoever.
Okay.
So you cannot use any survival checks to try and get food or water. That's basically what that is.
Well, I mean, that's not too bad, considering we're mostly just looking for an easier path right now. So.
I know. But the downside is it doesn't reset your chance of encounter, though. It keeps it at the same percentage. Alright, so... to be able to successfully find a suitable, easier path, you guys now need to start trying to make perception tests, as most of the routes that you can see look very difficult, but you're looking for those sort of small little niches that might make it easier to climb.
Alright.
So,
Blind?
yes.
Yeah, I only have a +1, so I don't think.
Yeah, if you do not have to look out for hidden extra routes. Technically, I will allow knowledge geography, given that you are on a mountainside and you're kind of looking for like climbing points.
Well, I at least have points in that, so I might as well give the attempt.
Yep.
Blind or public?
Still blind, as you don't know how successful you will be.
fair enough.
Because you might, I might turn around and say you've discovered a really easy route, and then you suddenly realise at the point of no return, oh god, it's a DC 30 climb check. I've got 2 rolls trying to find an easier place to climb. Anybody else trying?
Already rolled.
Already rolled. Cool.
Would a survival check reveal anything useful?
I'm trying. I think survival's more for tracking and stuff. So I don't think.
I'm tracking down a safe route for us to go through.
I'm afraid it doesn't leave any prints for you to follow, so it doesn't work. But I'm checking. If I could spell the word survival. Survival skill, there we go.
I just imagine we reach the top. Oh, why didn't you take the elevator?
No. Tracking.
If that happens, it's gonna be like a total table flip.
My that would be hilarious.
It would help if you're trying to find like shelter from the elements and stuff on the mountainside, but it won't help you find a easier climbing point.
I see.
But I will allow knowledge geography, but I have a feeling your perception is probably way better. If you wish to roll. You don't have to.
If it's not going to help us find a safer trail, I'll pass.
I thought your perception was really good on my forgetting things.
I mean,
Yeah, I thought
if you'll accept the survival roll, I'll definitely roll it.
No, perception. I said I thought.
Perception.
Yeah, you can use perception.
Sure.
Yeah, that's because you're looking for things. So.
Yeah, I was like, isn't your perception like godly?
Almost.
Yeah. Did you to find hidden objects, traps, secret doors, determine whether food is spoiled, or identify? Okay, so no, you don't find anything about finding safe paths or anything like that. Okay, so thankfully it does not take you guys too long of the day, and you don't sacrifice much in the way of time. So you actually are able to attempt one more climb before the end of the day.
Nice.
And you even are able to find a DC 15 climb check area.
Wow.
I should roll perception more often.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
DC
is
15. Great. Take a 10.
Take 10.
Yeah, I'm taking 10.
I'm still going to have to roll.
I think Wishful will still need to roll as well.
Okay.
Oh, was that blind? Oh, motherfucker.
I can reveal it, don't you worry. And
Oh.
yeah, I can reveal it, so you're good. So reveal to everyone. Plus, you took a 10.
That blind.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
There you go. Oh.
Yeah, I can reveal it if need to. Well, Wishful's not having a very good day. But she found...
Can she use a sage?
Yeah, she's going to use a surge, but... Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I do need another fortitude save for altitude.
Oh, alright.
Oh, right.
Oh, hey, I actually passed a climb check for once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay. Fortitude, you said.
Yeah.
Got it.
Milkfistle, you do get a bonus plus 4.
Oof, no, that's...
Fortitude 30.
Yep, you're good.
Alright. You know what? Birdie's gonna use another surge on that.
Oh.
20.
Wishful is also going to use a surge on that one.
Oh, fortitude save.
Yeah. Oh. What was the DC? No, you haven't rested yet, so the DC is... I left a note for myself. What's today's DC again? I want to say it's 17. Yes, it's DC 17 people are going to make. So as long as you've got that, you have passed. Wishful got 17. She's good. Anyone else roll really low? Burnt's passed. Alright, so Wishful with her climb check, she got a 12. So she just needs assistance.
Alright.
So somebody needs to. You need to somehow give her at least +3 to her climb check, and she does not need to do anything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could just pull her up.
So that, I mean, that's you just pulling her up. Basically, just means so she doesn't have to make a check. So
Alright.
she's not falling, so she's not like, but you guys can insist in certain ways to give her bonuses to continue climbing. So, like what Burnt does is showing her where to climb and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That will give her a +2.
Yeah, I think Bird is gonna do that again. Just be like, hey, that spot you're trying to hit is totally not a safe one. Use that one instead.
Yeah. You need to get at least a +1 from somewhere else. And
Alexandrite will give her motivational support.
okay, I will accept that.
Alright.
What will you do to do suitable motivation?
I would probably say something about like, oh, your goddess is looking upon you. Make sure she's proud, kind of thing. Like,
Well, what sort of check would you use to try and motivate her?
I was thinking either diplomacy, probably.
Okay. It's DC 10 technically.
All right. Well, I will. Yeah, I mean, I'll just roll it.
Oh, it looks like it's one of those ones you probably can't fail.
Yeah.
So, with a little bit of motivating, she's able to sort of push herself up a little bit more to get to the height that you guys require for today.
How's that?
But as you're climbing up this rock face, you do need. Well, as you're getting towards the end, I need another D100 roll.
Right. You know what? I'll do it next. What? I'm not gonna ask the obvious question because that only brings more pain. Ooh,
We're good.
98.
Yeah, always well.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Huzzah!
All right.
Adventure.
You guys managed to get to to a suitable height. The downside here, as you look at what will lay ahead of you for tomorrow, the climb is not going to look any better. It's almost a sheer cliff with a point where you actually have to what has an overhang you need to get around. This will make it a DC 30 climb check.
So I had a thought about that. Alexandra, your rope, your animated rope or climber's rope, it lowers the DC, right?
Yeah, by 10.
So, alright, by 10. I have a 10 normally without the armor, so what I could do, if it's possible for Burn to just, carry everyone or have, like, himself and Metal Banana, like, haul Alexandrite and,
No.
Wishful Pin.
I mean, you could do it one at a time, but you're not doing it everybody at once, because
Right.
if you go over your max carrying capability, you fall.
Alright, yeah, so one at a time wouldn't hurt. So, like, just have it, like, set up to where we all can use it, like,
Alex,
one at a time.
how much do you weigh?
Who are you asking?
Alex, as the gem pony.
I weigh 660 pounds, plus I have a, right now, 150 light load.
So as long as that won't be an issue, yes, you can.
All right.
Alright.
Will it
Alright,
be?
so 150
Will that be an issue, Ben?
light. Let's see. My light load is.
Well, I can see your heavy load is 450, so the answer is
Yeah.
yes. Yes, it will.
Yeah. So, in this case, he could carry Wishful Pin or Milk Thistle.
I mean, why don't we just do one at a time, climbing the ropo climbing?
So if you literally just send one person at a time, you will only in one single day you're only going to make 1,000 feet.
Fair enough.
I mean, I think we're at the point where we're kind of either doing. I mean, how much? I mean, I guess we don't know how many thousands of feet this mountain is.
No, Wishful Pen can tell you the exact answer.
All right, what's the exact answer?
She goes, well, it's 28,879 feet. I believe it was measured at using various means.
All right. Sorry, what was that again?
28,000. Blah 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 blah. Let me say that. Say that again. So, 28,000. Where did it go? 28,000. Oh, fuck it. I just did 28,859 feet. To be exact. Or at least through various other means. I mean, there's a few scholars will argue if it's taller. Some people say it's shorter, but that's kind of what, at least the official, unofficial number.
All right, so if we do, let's say, about 1,000 a day, that would be 9 to 10 days.
Possibly, depending on if there's any other issues.
Does anyone else have a rope of climbing? I thought someone else bought one.
No, I have a ring of Featherfall.
No.
Milk, did you buy one?
I did not.
Okay.
Metal Banana?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Well, we can work that out tomorrow. We need to find somewhere to rest.
Yeah.
The issue is, guys, you're kind of on a cliff ledge. There is nowhere to rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we make our little bunkers like we did last time?
Yeah, you can, but you will all be exposed to the elements. It is getting cold. To the point where at night it's going to drop significantly, where your cold weather gear might start struggling. I need to double check the temperatures. Cold weather gear, what does it protect you down to? No, I need the one that tells me temperatures. Or does it just give you bonuses to saving throws?
GM, there is a... Wait. Oh. That's not on the cleric spell list, never mind.
Yeah, no, I thought about that last time.
Cold weather gear, where's it gone?
GM, if I have shaped stone... Let me look over the spell.
It can make enough to make a small ledge, not too much more than that.
Right, but I could actually go into the cliff face.
A little bit, yes, for one person to sleep comfortably.
Alrighty. In that case, where is it? Shape stone. Or stone shape, there it is. Alright, instantaneous. Yep, there's no duration, it's just instantaneous.
Yep.
There's a 30% chance that any shape, including moving parts, simply doesn't work. Okay, we're not making moving parts.
No, you're not.
Alright, so 10 cubic feet plus 1 cubic foot per levels. Okay, so I can create a 20-foot cubic hole. Here's the catch. I did not prep it today, but I can use Mythic Surge to do Mythic Inspired Spell. I can do that a total of 5 times and cast it essentially 5 times. I would just use up all my Mythic power for the day.
Do you have the... It also uses a spell slot up as well? Or does it not?
No. Expend 1 use of Mythic power. Any divine spell treating your caster level as 2 levels higher. The spell must be on your divine bliss, blah, blah, blah. Must be at the spell level you can cast using blah, blah, blah.
Well, on the plus side, Wishful did herself prep that spell, so she can use it once for you.
Alright. Well, being able to cast it as 2 levels higher, I could get an extra 22 cubic feet. So why don't I burn 1 use of Mythic Surge? Give us a little bit more breathing room in there.
Just 22...
Good with it? Alright. So GM, I'm using Mythic Surge.
let's have a look. 22 cubic feet. So I'm just trying to get an idea of what it looks like.
Yeah, I guess we'd have to convert that to cubic centimeters.
Yeah.
Help your silly European brain understand.
Well, no. It's more. I just need to see what it looks like in a space. So I just need to see an object which is that sort of size to visualize it. That's my problem.
A refrigerator.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah. Also, 22 cubic feet is about 623,000 cubic centimeters, or 0.622 cubic meters.
I will tell you now. When it come to like area stuff, I was absolutely pants. So you telling me these numbers mean diddly squat. This is why I need to see something which is that size.
You and me both. Oh.
But no, the size of a American style refrigerator is the kind of space that you can make. So you can do that standing up or laying down type of thing, or on its side. Yeah, on its side will work.
I don't know if y'all have these style refrigerators in England, but
Yeah.
there's a good visual.
Yeah, well, that's
Other than
probably a
the
French style or multi-door.
Well, in this one, the freezer's on the bottom. I was just saying,
Yeah.
more for like size reference, you can see an oven and a countertop next to it.
Oh god, they put an oven next to their fridge.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
22 cubic foot.
My inner self is twitching. Anyway, but no, yeah, that's a French style fridge / multi-door.
So yeah, I think you could like squeeze 2 people in there.
You could get 1 person sleeping comfortably, 2 people sleeping uncomfortably.
Mm.
But you've got enough usages of it that you will be able to get enough space for everybody. Because Wishful Pen can do half that size, which would just about squeeze 1 person uncomfortably, but...
Yeah. She also has the spider web thingy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was also thinking about that. That one probably you could make it go on the cliff face.
Yeah.
I was hoping to cast Campfire Wall, but I realized that's not a cleric spell.
It is not.
Basically makes a 20-foot diameter space that blocks out all wind, and anything trying to get in takes fire damage.
Yeah, nah, this was me last session, just looking at all the cleric spells, being like, okay, what can we do here?
Alright, so 1 person can sleep in the spider webs. Don't oversleep, because it only lasts 8 hours.
Yeah.
We'll wake him up in time.
Yeah. It's like, just 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes pass. I'm awake. Why am I falling?
Yeah, we'll probably have Wishful sleep in the spider webs because
Yeah.
it's probably gonna get cold, and I don't trust that she has the best fortitude.
She's a cleric. Her fortitude's actually pretty good.
She's also a nerd.
Yes, she's the nerd horse. Though she's Earth Pony, so she does have a reasonable fortitude. Well, constitution anyway.
Milford will take the first watch, and then he'll sleep for a couple of hours so he can get his spells prepped.
All right.
Burton will take the second watch.
So at the moment,
This is where I will see
go ahead
anything
and roll perception for it.
horrible happens. This is where I secretly go, anything bad happening? Alright, so I will be nice so you guys don't have to spend time rolling perceptions. The night does pass uneventfully. So, you guys will wake up in the morning, still on the cliff face, and still breathing the thin air. Today requires a DC 18 fortitude save. But before you guys start rolling, people need to make sure you press the rest button to reset all of your abilities and change spells.
And oh my god, I could actually fail this roll technically.
Oh, you could have failed all of them if you rolled a 1.
Ain't true.
Rested.
Oh, gonna roll my perception for first watch. I'm in. Okay. Oh, I think everybody's doing okay. Let's see if Wishful does her normal not doing okay. Oh no.
Wow, damn, way to go.
Well, she recovered from the yesterday altitude sickness.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with her. Shit.
Her fortitude is pretty decent. She's got a +9.
Okay, +9. That's not too bad.
Not bad at all.
You've only got what? You've only got +9? No, you've got more than that.
Yeah, I have +17s.
I was about to say. I'm just going to quickly check to make sure her. No, her resistance should. I think I didn't. She is level 8. Tell her bust. Let me check her automatic bonus progression stuff.
Holy cow, this music is relaxing.
Alright, give me fortitude saves. I'll roll that right now.
You are fine with your +4.
Awesome.
Okay, so I believe you guys are going to take you're going to spend the day getting over this DC 30 climb check.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
You're going to share the rope of climb, if I remember correctly, which will decrease it by 10 to a DC 20 climb check for everybody. So it will require, obviously, everyone to at least pass a DC 20 climb check. If somebody does not wish to attempt the climb, you will have to look into alternative means to get somebody up.
Alright, I would suggest
What?
Wishful Pin head up first.
So what? Because it's going to take sort of a good portion of the day, and you're going to have people at different altitudes, and there is a chance that encounters can happen during the day. So you are technically splitting the party. So,
If that's the case, I think I should probably head up first. Since...
yeah. So, two people, well, technically 2.5 people can go up, and then there'll be a check, and then there'll be a check once everybody's at the top. So, the person who will be in the middle of climbing for the first check go in the middle, and the person who will be in the two people who will already be at the top head over. Oh, my ping isn't working. Oh, I can't ping anymore. No.
Oh, right. I can ping.
Oh, also,
I can ping.
Milk would have used mending on everyone's climbing gear, so make sure it's back up to a full level.
Alright.
Yeah, I think Metal Banana was the only one who.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't progressed us a day.
The only one who what?
Took damage to your equipment. Or to your car.
I only have one, so it should be fine.
I still would have repaired it. Milk this is a
Yeah, I was gonna say, still take the free heal to your thing.
Yeah.
Alright, sure, I'll take it.
Alright.
Plus one
If
saves
it's free, I'll
life.
take it.
So whoever's going to be at the top, move over to the mountain.
Alright. I think, like I said, I think I should probably.
Yep. So you're going to be up. Who else do you guys want to send up?
I think I don't know who should go up next. I think maybe Milk Thistle.
Is anyone going to be able to catch me if I fall?
Yep. Well, potentially.
Alright, I'll do it next.
All right. So, and we'll do your two rolls in a second. So, who's going to be the person who's halfway up when potentially encounters might happen?
I think our other cleric should probably be the one. Because
So, Wishful will be halfway up. Okay. So, first of all, I need a climb check from Alexandrite.
Alright. DC 20.
It is a DC 20.
Alright. I can at least potentially make this one. Huzzah. Huzzah!
You did it.
25. You have succeeded in the climbing.
Alright.
So, Milk Thistle.
While I'm waiting for everyone else, I'm putting on my armor.
Alright, well, I was going to ask if anyone was, if you're planning to do anything slightly different for Milk Thistle, but, Mary.
Can he like try to catch it?
Well, you guys can catch him. Alexandre's at the top.
Right. Yeah, Bird is gonna attempt to catch him. So let's
Well,
that.
yeah, he failed at an 8, so, yeah, he'll be far enough down, not far enough up yet where he won't fall and be yanked, so you will stand a chance to catch him.
Alright, so it's a touch attack.
Yep, so grab him. So, yep.
Alright.
So you guys are at the bottom, so it's only a DC 25 to grab him.
Alright. I'm gonna use a mythic surge on that then.
You can roll that after you roll the climb check.
Alright. Oh, climb check, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Okay,
did it.
I think that...
You
I
got
think
it.
Yeah. So you grab him before his rope goes taut and takes any damage. It does appear that Milk Thistle's going to struggle even with this DC 20 climb check.
Yeah.
You might have to look at alternative routes of getting him up other than letting him climb.
Yeah, I was thinking perhaps after everyone else has climbed, we just drag him up with a rope.
I mean, you can do that now. There's nothing stopping you. It's just that you're the only one at the top, so you're the one who has to do it.
Alright, I think I can give the attempt at least. Alright.
So I'm happy with the bonus from the rope. So it is just going to be a DC 20 strength test to get him up.
Right. So yeah, Alexander will call out, tie Milk Thistle to the rope.
Yeah, Burn is going to do that.
Wow.
That's nice.
Well, Milk Thistle, it seems that Alexandre is definitely your knight in shining armour as he drags you up the mountainside. You are definitely left hanging over a sheer drop at one point where it's a very long way down.
Milk Thistle is still keeping a calm demeanor. In his head, he's reasoned that he's either going to get pulled up to safety or he's going to use a snap move.
Alright, let's do Wishful Pen climb check as somebody will roll me a D100.
Who wants to do it next?
I guess I'll do it.
Have you ever seen like helicopters rescue
yeah.
goats and stuff? That's what I'm imagining Milk Thistle's like.
Alright, roll me another D100.
Okay. Oh dear me. Oh dear. Whoa.
75.
Oh no, that sounded like an evil laugh there.
Okay. You guys are this high though. Will they be at this height? Is the question.
Will who be at this side? Oh no.
That's what I said. That sounded like an evil laugh.
Yeah, comfortable with that. Solo. Yeah, they roost in those sort of places. They normally have that as hunting. Let's be... Okay, so hang on, is that actually a bird? No, that is actually a plane. Okay, fine. Is there...
Is it Superman?
No, I'm just seeing if there's a restriction.
Is there a plane? No, it's a helicopter.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's a restriction before I throw this at you. Because, I mean, if there's actually a restriction to it, I won't. But I think given its size, it might be okay. You know what? Fantasy World, given what it is, I think it will be okay. So, let me grab this creature.
Oh, okay.
So this isn't going to be a standard, a little bit of initiative encounter. The issue is there's roughly about 1,000 feet between two groups, and Wishful's kind of in the middle at 500 feet higher than one group or lower than another. So there's a bit of a distance, and so it will make combat a little bit more interesting. But I do want to find the icon for this creature. When I find... Here we are. Would it be in this one?
Sorry guys, going bad.
One of us might get sent to the Shadow Realm.
Alright, let's find a suitable icon. Choose. And I'll have to go through my folders. I do have a icon for this creature. Rather than this weird wolf howling icon it gives me.
Any of us have ranged weapons?
I do.
Okay, you're at least useful in this fight.
Well, I mean, I have an idea, like, of hopefully this will work.
And this is why I suddenly regret not having a ranged weapon.
Open. Hopefully you don't have a white background. If you do, I'll cry.
I do have that greater command thing. It treats my caster level as my character level, so... Only thing is,
Now
I
let's
don't
see
know
how
to
much
set
this
that up.
fills up the area. Damn you.
I was gonna say that is a pretty big
Pretty
wall
huge.
to.
I changed the icon and it doesn't update it for me, which is annoying.
Mm.
Let's try that again. Update token. There we go. So, it's already found its lunch, and that's going to be Wishful, as she's the one in the middle.
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, probably should have put someone combat in the middle.
roll me perception, people. We'll see how much warning you might get.
Oh yeah, perception. Is
Perception.
that blind?
It
Or-
is. You don't know how well or bad you will do.
I do any number.
Thank you for.
I mean,
Well, that was a
Oh, shit.
private roll, so that doesn't
Oh,
count.
shit. Sorry. I thought it was on blind. My apologies. Alright, blind jam roll. Okay. That's better. Sorry about that.
Okay, Milk Thistle, you are the one who spots this first, which is probably no surprise. But you spot it when it's already sort of fairly close. Its talons out as it's literally coming in to grab at its prey. So you do notice this. If you have knowledge,
Nature?
yeah, I want to say nature, but I want to mention it. I want to. Oh, hiccups.
Knowledge, planes, religion, and nobility.
Well, then that's probably going to be a big fat no then for you. Make sure it doesn't fall under any strange category. Nope, it is that. So, yeah, knowledge, nature. You can try and identify it. Which case, you don't, because you don't have that skill. It looks like a giant bird, a gargantuan bird is the best way to describe it from where you can see it. And it's definitely coming to snatch up Wishful Pen. You have 1 round to do something. You are 500 feet up above Wishful Pen.
Okay. If you use the command skill, does the creature have to be intelligent or just have an intelligence of 1?
Normally, the command spell normally gives indications of restrictions if there is any. You give the subject a command which it must obey the best of its abilities.
Just that one living creature. It doesn't say anything about its intelligence.
Yeah, as long as it's let me have a look. So mind affected. So minus creatures, those with no intelligence score, and undead or immune to mind effect. As long as it's not immune to mind affected effects, then yes. So but it needs to be a command it can understand. If it doesn't understand it, it will not follow it.
Does Mythic Surge allow me to increase the DC of the spell that I cast?
Not that I'm aware of, unless it states it does.
I don't believe so. I was hoping it did, but probably not. Okay.
We'll see.
Shut up, scammers. Stop calling. Okay. Milk is going to cast Command Greater, and he is going to command this gigantic bird to flee.
Okie dokie. Just double checking the mythic side of things. No, you can only add a d20 to a roll as an immediate action. Okay, cool. So you command it to flee as its thing. So let's roll this and see what it does. It does not. Apparently, it wants lunch too much.
That was my attempt to solve things peacefully.
Alright, so it's now become obvious it's there, so I am going to bring up an initiative tracker to give people a chance to react to things. Its claws are out and it is coming for Wishful. On its turn, basically, it will basically be making its attack against Wishful.
Well, at least it rolled worse than me, so that probably means it's last.
Roll your initiative when you're ready, Metal. There we go. No, Metal is last. Well, Milk Thistle, you get another turn.
Milk Thistle will attempt this again. He thinks he can make it work. Alright, so using Mythic Inspired Spell, I'm going to burn a use of Mythic Surge and
Yep.
recast Command Grader. And once again, attempting to command it to flee.
Command it to flee. So let's see if it will flee.
No, that's not happening.
No, it definitely wants some lunch.
Alright, that settles that.
Burnt.
Alright,
This is happening 5,000 feet above you.
Shit. So I updated the caster level thing on my greater command, so I hope it works. He's gonna try the same. Alright, it still says it's
Oh.
DC 17.
We're going to go back to Milk with Thistle because I realised your command has range close. That thing is 500 feet away from you. You're out of range for command.
Oh. Then yeah, I would not have done that either time.
Yeah. Would there be anything different you would do in your chance to react round or the beginning of this turn?
Let me check some of my spells.
You can regain your use of that spell and your mythic point back.
Okay. You did say it's, 500 feet away?
Yes, 500 feet down.
500 feet down. Alright. Very sorry, I need to look to see what spells I have with the long range, because the long range gives me 600 feet.
Yes, that'll be fine.
Could you summon your weapons?
Can you maybe use Phantasmal Killer on this thing?
Phantasmal Killer is medium range, which means it only goes out to 200 feet. Spiritual weapons. Let me look those up. Spiritual weapons, a level 2 spell. Also medium range.
Oh no.
That's a medium range spell. That's a medium range spell. Medium range. Short range. Medium range. Medium range. Medium range. God bless it.
I was suggesting spiritual weapon because they could fly out to the thing at least and distract it.
Won't get there in time because it can only move like 30 feet.
Oh, this thing can fly 500 feet per turn?
Well, it's 500 feet down. It's going to be grabbing hold of Wishful and then probably buggering off very quick.
How far down is Wishful from me?
500 feet. I mean, technically the bird will be slightly further, but we're keeping things a bit simple.
I mean, I'm kind of stuck here and I don't want to waste time. But basically, the vast majority of my spells that can be used to attack this thing are medium or short range.
Can you, well, I would say, can you shape stone to, like, make a wall? covering the side that this thing is attacking from, but then I remembered you need to be able to touch the thing physically.
Yeah.
That's the touch spell. Yeah, there's not much I can do until this thing is in range.
Oh, can you cast haste on Alexandrite?
No, that's an arcane spell.
Sorry, I mean the thingy that makes him go faster. The lessons of favor.
No, profanes of fervor.
Yeah. So
How far away are you from me?
I think we're basically next to each other. So
Yeah, you two are next to each other.
Alright, then Milk Thistle will cast profanes of fervor.
Alright. You will gain that. You can use that in your surprise round in a sense. Then you do get your normal turn if you want to do anything in that.
Still stuck in the same situation. This thing is out of range.
So will you pass for the time being?
I can't even hold for something. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck with that.
Alright, well have a think when it comes back round. You might be able to do something then. Burnt then. What are you doing?
I'm kind of tempted to try and intimidate this thing into attacking Burned.
Not how intimidate works.
How would he intimidate? Probably try it, since he has his armor off, he would probably be like screaming at him, like flailing his hooves about, just going like, "Hey, asshole! I'm over here! I'm more tasty than she is! Come and give me a piece of garbage!"
Yeah.
Oh, nope. Nope. Yeah, no. Aside from that, I have, like, nothing.
Yeah, so demoralising a target, they would be too far away, but you scream and holler and trying to get its attention, hopefully to fly down towards you guys. You get the distinct feeling that it already has its eyes on its meal.
Shit. It's too far out. I would say I throw a rock at it, but the thing is, it's way too far out of range.
For you to throw a rock, yes.
Yeah, I have, like, nothing, and the last thing he's gonna do before my turn is he's gonna yell out, "Wishful, watch out!" And that is the end of my turn. I have no ranged weapons at all. Man, he's in this situation.
Wishful did have some stuff that might have helped her, but she changed her spells to other things to be more towards climbing.
she could use Stone Shape to make a little shield for herself, probably.
Possibly, but that will just she wouldn't be able to enclose herself because that's suicide, because she would just suffocate instead, because she then can't recast the spell to get out.
Well, she could shape the stone to leave like a foot or a few inches opening to where air could get in.
True, and then hope you guys can get down before it rips a hole in the rock.
Yeah, make it like a little tube.
Wishful will probably have an idea what it's about to do, and actually will use this spell instead on herself. Knowing that will basically means it can't grab her.
Oh. That is a nice one.
Oh, nice.
So, because she will assume it's because it is coming out with its claws open, so she's going to assume it's going to grab her and try and fly off with her. Oh, and because she has the ability to, does she have knowledge of nature? Of course she does. Does she know what it is? She has. It's a giant bird. It's as much as she knows. And she uses a free action to scream in terror. Alex.
Alright. Alex is going to grab the rope, first of all. He's then going to use advance to give everyone within for 30 feet a free movement.
That will be just milk thistle.
Okay, but me also.
Yeah, yeah.
So with the rope in my mouth, I am going to pull and start dragging it behind me.
Well,
with wishful.
no. Well, the issue with that is she's 500 feet down. You guys don't have 500 feet of rope. She's basically using the climbing rope to drag herself up, type of thing. So there's no rope. Just
like I have with the speed boost from thing, I got 50 land speed now. So
well, she's vertically downwards. That's the issue here. You could run off the side, and you will be right next to her very quickly.
no, I'm trying to say like I'm trying to move along the ledge with the rope kind of thing.
Well, it wouldn't work like that because she's anchored in climbing up, so you wouldn't just be able to drag her up.
Darn it. Okay, I thought she was. Okay, I didn't realize she was anchored. Okay.
Yeah, well, she has to be, or if she failed her roll, she would have fell to her death.
Fair enough. Alright. Shit. Alright, changing my plans. Alright, gonna change the bonus from my thing. I'll go attack then. I will. Hand crossbow. How far does that go?
I think it's like it's
30 feet range.
you'll be in like the very extremes.
Mm-hmm. Is there a bonus for shooting downwards on someone?
You get a +1 bonus to having a high altitude.
No. Okay, well.
If only we had night shine around still.
Yeah.
Easier.
Okay, so the maximum, a projectile weapon can shoot up to 10 times its range increment.
10 times? All
10
right.
times.
So 30 times 10.
It's 300.
Okay, so
It's out of range.
yeah. Alright, then I'm going to wait till. Damn it. Even if I wait till it's closer, it would still not be close. There'd still be 500 away.
Correct.
I mean, you could always, you know, this is just from too much God of War. You could like get your sword out and wait for it to pass by, only jump on its back and just start hacking away at it.
I will point out you would have to fall 500 feet before you land on it.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, my boots of the cat are pretty good, but that's still like 50 damage, I think.
The maximum dice roll roll is 20, so there'll be 20 damage.
Okay.
Because it is capped, believe it or not.
Yeah. I mean, 20 damage, that's not too bad. But...
I mean, all I'm going to say is, how much do you trust your aim?
Melee, I trust it pretty good.
No, the leaping off a cliff aim.
No. I mean, I guess that depends on what type of skill that would be.
Are you actually planning to leap off the cliff at this thing?
I'm thinking about it.
Alright, let's have a look. Oh, so,
Sorry.
what's that, Milk Thistle?
Are we still tied together?
No, you guys won't be, because you're up the top. You are in a safe standing place.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Wishful Pin is just up a creek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Anything I do involving movement from this spot is likely going to result in me falling.
Alright.
Um,
I'm going. Oh, sorry.
a range attack. Basically, you're basically judging yourself and as you run off. So you're basically doing a range attack with your body.
Yeah, which that would be.
If you
Plus-
hit, you can use your melee weapon damage.
Alright. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best thing I can have right now. So yeah, I'm going to wait till the rock gets closer, then drop on it.
Alright, so you're ready in an action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, understandable. The rock swoops in with its claws.
And now, range attack. I'm using my once per day reroll.
Oof, that would have been really bad.
It's a large creature, so probably not.
Do you wish to use anything else to potentially...
I can try a mythic surge.
Yeah?
Ooh, that was good.
So, you match its AC.
And it goes to attack, so woo!
Right, so you guys literally see just Alex leap off the side of the cliff, and with his sword in his mouth as he falls. As the rock comes in with its claws extended, you slam into its back with your sword facing downwards. You will take 20 points of damage as you impact on it, but you land on your hooves, and I believe the boots of the cat stop you from falling over as well.
Yes.
Yes, you believe, or...
Oh, I'll just put them on.
Yeah, that's fun. Well, hopefully they're on already.
Yeah. I mean, no, they're on. I'll put it on the board. Yeah, I always land on my feet.
Always on feet, so that's fine. You don't have a chance of falling off of it as you land. Hold on, Pippin. Now, the rock actually takes damage from you landing on it, I believe.
How's that?
Falling on someone. There we go, that's what I want.
This is not the first time I use myself as a projectile on a monster.
Not bad thinking, though, huh?
Falling damage on a creature you land on. Here we go. I know. Yeah, assume. Hold on, baby.
He goes, no. Now.
1 second, baby. Hold on, let me just go and let out the demanding cat.
No worries. I mean, we all know that we're the cat's slaves by this point.
Yeah.
This music sounds really familiar.
I'm not sure. This is probably what was playing before the combat started. Okay, so you take damage based on your size. You deal damage based on your size. So you're a medium creature. You can do 3d6 points of damage as you land on it.
All right. You know, I'm also thinking of just actually doing Sun's Fury instead of my normal attack. Set this thing on. Oh, actually, no, it's close to
wishful, yeah.
Yeah.
So roll me 3d6 for you landing on it, and then you can roll your melee attack. Ooh.
Good roll.
Nice.
Well, that's HP update. Has it give? Yes, it's given itself too much HP. How dare it? Alright, let's try that again. Okay.
So was the is this a new attack or was the ranged attack the quote unquote attack?
Yeah, the range attack was the quote unquote attack because if you missed, you would have kept on falling.
Yeah. Okay.
So you make the melee attack, but we ignore the to hit. We'll just take the damage.
Yeah. Okay. So I won't put power attack on because I didn't activate that.
Yep. Alright, so you did in total. Apparently, it was still in there. Oh no, that's probably mythic power attack, isn't it?
Yeah, that one's mythic power attack.
So you did 1, 2, 3. So that is 18 points of damage.
All right.
And
I was gonna say, does this count as a charge actually?
no,
Okay.
because you leaped off a cliff.
That's right.
I was still really ugly, Alex.
Yeah.
Right, so you leaped off the cliff, landing on its back. So let's put you on its back. As it did go in for the attack on Wishful Pen, so I will still do that as it goes in and claws, you kind of land on its back. So I believe in a single round you fall 500 feet, so you just make it. It will make a single attack. Oh no, she's not wearing armor, isn't she? So it might hit. Yes, she's not wearing her armor, so that will hit, and it will attempt to grab her, but will auto fail that.
Yeah.
Because she casted freedom of movement on herself. Alright, so it swoops in, attacks. Alex lands on its back, and it then flies away from the wall as it completes its attack maneuver. Alex, you're about like 30 feet away from the wall.
All right.
As it finishes its flyby attack. Alright, let's finish with the cheery music and see if Metal Banana has anything they can do from their position.
Honestly, I was gonna do what actually burned it.
Scream and holler to try and get its attention.
It's over here, bird brain!
Oh. Okay, I'm like, wait, what? For a brief moment, it's like I had a mini seizure that didn't actually happen.
Did it happen or was this a dream?
Yeah, exactly.
Just watch the live stream, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're suffering quite a few penalties because of your distance, but you can attempt it.
Yeah, what check do I make for that again?
It would be an intimidate check.
Okay. Come on, Lady Luck.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Not too bad.
Alright, so default will be that plus that. Factoring the distance, you are uncertain if it had any effect. But that's mostly because of your distance. It's hard to tell from this far away. But you're definitely shouting louder and you're sounding a little bit more scarier than Bird was sounding.
I tried at least.
Anything else?
That is all.
That is all. Alright, Milk Thistle.
How far down does the rock appear to be now?
Like I said, it is 500 feet down. He's just directly below you at the moment.
There's not much Milk can do, so I will ready an action to cast a spell when it gets within 200 feet.
Yep, that is acceptable. Burnt.
Alright, Bird is gonna ready an attack with his adamantine bastard sword.
Okay.
And that's gonna be his entire turn. There's nothing he can really do. The trigger is gonna be if it flies down towards Metal Banana.
Right. Wishful. What can she do here? Cast a spell is probably about as far as you can do. That won't help her. Will that be a good one to cast for? Yes, that would be. Okay, so she's going to cast defensively because there's a massive rock there. It is a level 3 spell, so that will be DC 21. Yes, she successfully casts, and she will cast this spell. The only one in range will be Alex and herself, and obviously the rock. So it acts just like prayer, but instead of a +1 bonus, you get a +2 bonus. You might already have it on, because I think this is not the first time she has used it.
Alright, let me see here.
And it gives like +1 bonus to all your skill checks and everything else like that.
Yeah, I already do have it.
Yeah, which you're probably going to need. Because you're about to do some bird riding.
Yeah.
I hope you've got a decent ride check.
I do not.
This is only going to end well.
Yeah.
I need to give this bird the negative though, so buffs. Buff, 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 buff. There's buffs. Prayer, negative. Open the rock up. Give it the negative. Get buffs. I need to change that to -2 on all of these instead of -1. Oh.
Oh, actually, Milk Thistle, do I need to stay in your area for your buff?
I think so.
Alright, so I'll take that one off.
Alright. That would be her turn, as she can't really try and escape anywhere.
Alright.
So, Alex.
No, you do not, in fact. You still maintain that bonus.
Oh. Alright. So I will draw on the extra attack then. Because I think that would be a good thing to have right now. Alright. So yeah, I'm basically just going to full round God of War this thing.
Alright, I will deny its dex bonus because you're on it. So I'll class it's flat-footed.
Yeah.
You know, this reminds me more of Shadow of the Colossus now that I think about it.
Alright, if it survives, I will get you to do a certain check. If it doesn't survive, there'll be a different check involved.
Yeah, I figured.
We're not falling. We're crashing. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Alright, so did you power attack, I should have asked?
I did power attack this time.
Okie
I don't
dokie.
want this thing dead.
So, first attack hits.
Oh, I forgot my hooves.
Oh, well, let's work on this
Yeah.
first before we do your hooves. So, first attack hits. Second attack, which is the critical, confirms.
Very nice.
Which will knock it out.
Okay.
Alright, Alex. As you basically
Wow.
bash in the second attack, you don't outright it's not outright dead, but it stops flying and starts to like twist and fall. You have to jump and grab hold of the rope. This is
I'm guessing.
I think you might be able to get away with it doing this as a climb check, but I'm checking. Oh, it might be an acrobatics one. We'll see. Catch yourself when falling. Right. It's practically impossible to catch yourself on a wall face falling. Make a climb check. If it's it's much easier to catch yourself on a slope. Okay, so it is the really difficult wall. Let me see if acrobatics will help you at
This
all.
is my special rope, so.
Yes. Well, I will lower the DC, but you're not currently using the rope. That's over where Milk Thistle is.
Yeah.
Acrobatic skill, because you kind of have to jump over at it, which is going to be, and then it's going to be a catching yourself. Oh God. What's your movement speed?
My movement speed, that is 30.
30. Okay, so you're not going to get any bonus from that. So you're attempting a long jump, because as I said, it pulled itself 30 feet away. To make it where Wishful is, it is a DC 30 acrobatics check to make it. If you fail, you will get to the rock face, you'll just be lower down.
Alright. Well, I mean, there's no way I'm going to make the DC 30 with a -3 acrobatics. So.
I mean, the higher you roll, the better it is for you.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll still roll. Oh. Oh, man. Triumphant music here.
Alright, is that your final answer?
I'm going to use an action surge.
Yep. Okay, so you didn't get halfway, so you don't do a very successful jump. You fall about 200 feet before you're anywhere near the rock face. Now, this is where things get even harder for you, because you're going to have to try and catch yourself on it. Because of the and you can't make use of the climbing rope.
Alright.
So you are looking at... Oh, I don't think you can do it. It's a DC 50 climb check to grab yourself on the rock face. You will take damage, but your boots of the cat will take most of it for you.
Alright. DC 50, you say?
It is a 50.
Alright, well, I mean, there's no fucking way I can manage that, but I can...
Well, you can see how not so bad it is. The numbers will help.
Yeah.
You could still roll that 20.
I mean, that will help significantly.
Or I can roll one.
Okay, so you've already used your reroll for the day, haven't you?
Yeah, I used it to attack the thing, so...
You angle yourself as best you can to try and obviously land on the cliff face, but you slam into it hard, causing you to bounce off. Your boots of the cat do allow you to absorb 20 damage instead of taking a lot more from the fall.
so glad I picked these things.
This is going to be bad. You slam into it, you bounce off it, and you start tumbling towards basically where Burnt and Metal Banana are. It's going to be down to them to save you at this point, as you would have been knocked too far away to try and reach the cliff face, and you're falling high speeds.
Alright. Burned, as he sees Alexandrite rolling towards him, he's gonna let go of his adamantine bastard sword, at least the prepared attack. He's gonna look to Metal Banana. He's gonna say in a very rough but furry tone, "Get ready. We have to brace for him, and we have to make sure that he's not falling off."
Okay, you have 6 seconds to react. So both of you can do one set of preparation to try and to help you in 6 seconds, and then you have to make the catch.
Alright, so what would this be?
Well, are you doing any additional preparations to try and give yourself any additional bonuses to this?
Let's see. How loose is the snow at our hooves?
You're in a barren area, so there's none. Which is actually a bonus, because that'll make it harder if there was snow.
Yeah. He's going to dig his hooves hard into the ground, and he's going to brace for to catch.
Okay, bracing. That won't help you too much here, as it's solid rock. It's hard to dig yourself in any more than you already are.
Let's see. I kind of want to say that he could cut little indents into the rock for the spots of his and Metal's hooves. Would that be fair?
You probably won't be able to do it significantly enough in the time you've got, because you only be able to make
a bit of an idea.
single swing at the moment.
I was gonna say, with the adamantine sword, can you just cut it, dig it into the rock and kind of use that to brace also? A bit of an anchor?
That's a fair point. Yeah, he's gonna slam the adamantine bastard sword behind him into the rock as an anchor, and he's going to brace in front of it.
Okay. Yeah, I will accept that. I'll grant you a +2 circumstance bonus for that one.
All right.
Evie.
I guess I'll do the same, because I also have the same sword as his.
Yes. Yes, you can do exactly the same, as you quite literally do have exactly the same sword.
I mean, my original idea was to make the ropes tighter as possible, so...
Yeah, I mean, this, to be honest, will probably have the similar effect, so yeah, that works.
Alright, so what's the check we're looking at?
Right, well, so both of you at least need to be able to grab him. So, because he's falling past you. If both of you catch, it makes the check easier. If one of you misses, it gets a little bit harder. So, each of you make me a melee attack.
Yeah.
Alright.
I will accept these attacks.
Yes. You know what? I am...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
it's not difficult to hit him, because he's...
I forgot to put the +2 in there. It's
oh, no.
25.
The +2 won't help with this. It will help with the next check.
Okay, never mind then.
Even without those would both hit.
Yeah. Alright, so Alex comes falling down at high speed. Both of you prepare yourself and go in for the grab. You guys are in a slightly easier position because you're not on a sheer cliff face. And the DC of your catch is 25. Now, I'm going to give you guys a choice. One of you just need to pass this check once. You can either, one of you assist, so that will give you a further +2, or you can both make the climb check, and if one of you fails, you have a backup person to try and succeed. So either assisting or both trying to succeed.
What do you think?
I think both trying to succeed, because a +2 isn't that much, and if one of us fails, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll take the duality.
Okay.
Tech.
Who wants to go? Let's have a look. Bern, you're high on the initiative. You can make the roll first. You do get a
Alright.
+2 bonus to this.
+2. Okay. All right. I'm gonna spit. Ooh, it was a DC 25. You said.
It is a DC 25. Because
Alright,
you want
so
an easier area where you stood on, and you braced yourself. So
Yeah.
if you didn't brace yourself, it would have been harder because you didn't have anything anchoring you in position. So, Bern, you are successful. Both of you grab Alex, and as he falls, you hear the ropes strain drastically as it takes the strain of the bastard sword takes the strain of holding you guys in place. Then there's a sudden whoosh of air as the giant bird falls past you, and you both are holding on to Alex as he hangs over the cliff face here, and slowly pulling him up onto this side.
That was ballsy of you, Alexandrite. Have to say, I'm impressed. You okay?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to give everyone XP. The split for this is that, but it will apply it to your sheets automatically.
Ooh,
Nice.
Well done, Alexander. I'm the last pony I saw do that. Fell to his death.
Well, let's just be thankful we managed to catch him.
Yeah, that's.
After that stressful moment, everybody needs to make fortitude saves again from the altitude.
Oh, goody.
Another fortitude save.
Yeah, so Bernd is going to pull it.
Oh.
Nope.
It's
that-
over.
Oh my god,
that-
people.
hold on. I have
Oh.
a thing. Let's see. Where is it? It is resolve. He's using resolve.
Does that
Which
let you?
allows him to
Does that let you re-roll?
Yeah, it's basically a reroll for fortitude saves.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't get those.
Okay.
Surge only allows me to add a d6 to it. It doesn't allow me to reroll it.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of surge, I'm gonna add one of those.
No, the DC's only DC 18. So
Yeah.
so you can
Okay,
take your surge back.
Yeah. Alright.
You passed. Milk Thistle, you did fail at this time round. You take 1 point of damage to every stat.
No, I'm not muted.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to ask, if I burn Surge, will that help, or is it the fact that I roll a 1 out of it?
It's a 1 you auto fail.
What am I taking?
You take 1 point of damage to every stat.
Yeah, it's temporary damage, I believe, so not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah. If you rest tonight, you will heal it all.
Yeah, so Bernd is gonna pull his adamantine bastard sword back out. It was just hanging there awkwardly on the saddle rack, so he gets that fitted back on him. And he goes, "Well, that thing is. What even was that thing? It was just, as far as I know, a giant bird."
If anyone has knowledge nature, they can check.
No, Bernd is like, "Hey, I'm a fighter, not a thinker."
Well, as far as I know, it's a giant bird, so. But we should.
Seen, um, see, seen its claws, us, and the fact that it eats meat. It's most likely in the eagle family.
Oh, goody.
Well, in the next amount of time, Wishful Pen will be able to drag herself to the top and be a little bit shooken up, but she would have calmed down by the time she does reach up to Milk Thistle.
Alexander's gonna start touching himself.
I mean,
Giggity.
like you always do.
Out of context.
Yeah.
Alright, so I believe, yeah, this is a DC 30 climb check, so it's a DC 20 with the rope, and I believe both Burnt and Melt Banana can take 10 and get up there without any issue, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex,
we can.
you're at the bottom again. You have to climb up again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the others two to climb up since I don't need as much sleep. So.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's see.
So you guys can take 10, so you don't have to do anything. So you guys get up to the top without too much issue. Alex is the troublesome person.
Yeah, let me take off my armor again. Okay, shield, good. Alright, just need to get above an 11.
Is everyone climbing up to Milk Thistle, or are we going up higher today?
Everyone's climbed up to Milk Thistle because
Yeah.
you're at the 20,000 feet mark.
So we still got a good ways to go.
Ah, son of a bitch!
And he falls again.
Well, there's no one to save you, but the rope does. So
Yeah.
the rope takes a point of damage, and you take 6 points of non-lethal damage.
Just, just caterpillar your way up. Just like hold on for dear life and just inch your way up by this point.
Okay, yeah.
It like would be hilarious is that if he died right there after he survived an eagle.
There we go.
Alright. And the ring gets you up to 20 whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I do need a you're travelling longer than you would normally, technically speaking. Oh no, you basically get 1 hour of free travel, which will be fine in regards to this, so you won't be stressed out. But halfway up your climb, I need a D100 roll.
Oh,
dude.
right.
I got
dear.
What sort of horrors am I gonna unleash today? Oh no.
Well, Bird is
Come
unleashing horror, more of it anyway.
I was joking!
Well, I'm afraid your jokes become reality.
Yeah.
What? Oh god. Oh god.
Roll a one.
That means we have to fight
Yeah.
Bun's mom?
Oh god, no.
65. Well, thankfully, you didn't roll another 75. Well, that would have been another one of those. But
Oh god.
I don't think this is going to be much better. Especially where Alex is.
Son of a bitch.
Did we rest, or...
No, well, you guys are kind of resting at the top, but not enough to gain any bonuses or anything from resting. Where is the information about this event? No.
I think it's safe to say I'm not touching any more D100s for the rest of this campaign.
No, it's not
Same
that.
here.
Blizzard, supply money. Halloween. Here we go. This is also going to affect you guys. As the winds pick up with extreme strength at this point. Well, good job. None of you are small, as that would be a bad time for you. Uh, all right. You you guys have to fight against the wind if you try and make any distance, but thankfully you guys are already travelling. Alexandrites, you need to make a DC 10 strength test against the wind to be able to continue the rest of your climb.
Alright, well, that shouldn't be too bad.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Watch as I roll another nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, not much better. I'm gonna spend a sturge on that.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah.
Come on, 4 and higher. 4 higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It is a grueling task for you, but you are just able to pull yourself up that final part over the edge. The wind is still howling something crazy as you get yourself up to the top on the small bit of ledge there. I'm assuming probably Wishful Pen and Milkfish may have already made sort of small alcove to try and protect you guys from the wind.
Yeah, we would have opened it up.
Because it's really bad. If you're a small creature, you would have literally been blown away.
Oh, so we would have been living the movie up.
Yeah,
Quite
you
literally.
you would have been blown off the cliff face.
So basically we it would be Mr. Burns at a firefighter episode.
Yep.
Or oh, what's the name of that one classic movie? Oh yes, Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
I have it. I haven't seen it yet.
No. Alright.
You
That's
doing
one
alright?
day down.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was certainly an exciting time. You guys made it to the 20,000 feet mark, which is, I mean, this is where things start getting, obviously, you're very much more difficult. Everything beforehand was just the trial run.
That was a trial. Oh, God, I'm gonna die then.
That was the easy level.
Yeah, so you guys are trying to get to the up to 21,000 feet. Actually, am I doing this wrong? Oh, that was the climb to get to this one, which was the DC 30. This next one is also a very similar sort of climb. You are looking at, in the morning, another sheer cliff in front of you.
Oh dear.
But you guys do get time to rest.
Yay.
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 We're not, totally effed in the bee.
If only we had time to rest in real life.
It's only we had Nightshine with us.
Yeah, I was gonna say. If wishes were fishes, we'd be in an ocean.
Yeah.
Alright, who's taking what watch?
Bird will take the. Sorry, go on ahead.
Milk will take the first watch.
Bird will take the second.
I'll take the third then.
Okay, and I'll take the fourth. And I assume that Milk's gonna fix my kit after.
Yes, I will.
Oh, Wishful Pen will. Anyone who's still hurting, she will channel.
Yeah, I think Alexander was the only one to do that, and he basically cured himself.
No, Wishful took some damage as the creature tried to claw her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, that's it.
It was like 18.
Yeah, her 18 damage. Or
There was still damage.
Perfect healing number.
Alright.
I just like I imagine Alexander to wishful. Oh, you call that a wound? This is a wound.
Alexandra shows his like broken hooves, like from landing on them.
Well, I probably would say more missing skin as you scrape down the mountain slightly.
That's true.
All right. So, no, sorry, Milk Thistle, with your first watch, as you're stood watch, the winds are blowing strong, but you also will notice that the clouds are turning dark and worrisome. As it starts getting towards the end of your shift, snow starts to begin to fall.
We're starting to get into blizzard conditions.
Um, Things are getting worse as it comes to the end of your shift. It started out with light snow, very quickly went into heavy snow, and it looks like it's going to get worse.
I'll let the party know.
The temperature has dropped severely. The winds are that strong. If you guys attempted to light any fire, it would have been blown out in seconds at this point.
Does this include ever burning torches?
No, they're special. They're magic. I believe, anyway. If they can burn underwater, then I'm going to say they're fine.
Yeah.
When in doubt, use magic.
But the temperature has dropped severely that your cold weather gear at this point is not going to help you.
Alright, so it's time for Endure Elements.
Yep.
You will have to wake people up to obviously indicate how the situation's getting bad for them to take proper precautions, as people are sort of sleeping but kind of shivering as they're sleeping. I mean, you could just walk up and cast it on them as they sleep if you wish, Milk Thistle. If you have enough casting of it.
Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. So let me just...
How many preparations have you made for it?
Well, he would have just woken up from sleeping.
No. Oh yeah, you. I thought you were doing the first watch.
I am, so it would be in the middle of the night, but I've got that ring that lets me sleep for only 2 hours and I don't have to eat or drink.
Yeah, this is just after your first watch. So you haven't been sleeping or drinking yet, so you haven't had your little nap yet.
I do not have that spell prepared, so everyone's just going to have to suffer through it. Try not to die of hypothermia.
Wishful. Do you wake people up, at least, to indicate that, so they can prepare themselves rather than just potentially sleeping to the deaths?
Yep. We can huddle up and share body warmth until then.
Alright. Wishful does have 3 prepared castings of Endure Elements. She was ready for
I
this.
also have an idea. I will need everyone to stay 15 feet away from me for a moment.
That will be a temporary fix.
Yeah, I know, but at least keep the rock, so we'll be like a nice little.
The wind is blowing that much; it won't have the effect you're desiring it for, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And the snow is getting a lot worse.
Okay, very well. Then I will wait till for snow clearing then.
So who wants to get the? Who thinks they can survive hypothermia?
Alexandrite might be able to, considering he has all his things.
Here, I haven't slept yet. I'll burn 2 uses of mythic power for inspired spell, and everybody gets Endure Elements.
Okay, then Wishful uses her free casting of the spell, and everyone will be covered.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Let's put that to 0. Oh, well, I did blind reveal. Okay, so all right, you guys are not gonna freeze to death now. Who's on second watch?
burned.
Alright, Bernd. On your watch, this blizzard, well, this snowstorm turns into a blizzard. It gets that thick, you can barely see your hoof in front of your face. You have to remain close to the cliff face to ensure that you don't lose where your party is, as basically everybody huddles together and is just covered in a blanket of snow.
Oof. Okay, yeah, this is... Holy crap, this is rough. But I mean, it's a good challenge.
How long? I'm trying to. For. No, I'm reading the hail. Don't want hail. I want blizzard. Here we go.
I mean, hail is also acceptable.
I would take a hail over blizzard any day.
I don't know. I've had to run through a really severe storm where we had tornadoes touching down. I had to run across someone's front yard to get to my house, and golf ball size hail was raining down. So my neighbor gave me a piece of cardboard to wear as a hat, and I had to hold it with my hands because the wind was blowing so hard. By the time I got to my house, like 100 feet away, my fingers were bleeding.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it came down hard.
So that's the
Only hail
snow.
I've ever had to walk through is like, they were like ping pong balls sized.
And this. So we are looking at that long. Ooh, ouch. Okay. So, Burnt, it becomes very clear that your watch is going to literally turn into a pointless endeavour, as the snow is coming down that thick. The safest thing you can do is huddle with the rest of your party.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna head back to where the party is and just huddle together with them for warmth. It's like he's mumbling to himself that the blizzard is this entire thing is just like really gonna make things difficult. But you know, we have to do this.
As you guys are trying to huddle together to obviously share warmth and stay close enough to each other to not lose each other, this is going to make it difficult to actually get some proper rest. So there is a con check to ensure that you guys get enough sleep. People with rings of sustenance, it's a DC 5 con check, because, well, you don't need much sleep. Everybody else, it is a DC 10 check.
Okay.
Oh no. You know what? I'm going to use a mythic surge. Hopefully I can find or better.
Yeah, I don't believe it's an automatic fail for this, so you should be okay.
Alright, well, I rolled better than a 5.
Well, I could at least give the attempt.
Yeah.
Should I use up my once per day reroll of?
Well, Alex, you've got ring of sustenance. Your DC is 5.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, I'll just use up a mythic point and get it 1.
Yeah. As long as you've got a mythic point left.
Yeah.
You coming in?
There you go.
You coming in, Mary? All right. Everyone is just about able to have somewhat restful sleep, despite the blizzard blowing around you. So all of you can click the rest button. Anyone with damage to their stats, that will heal it all for you. But you are literally covered. Your little campsite that you've put together, or where you've huddled together, you're literally covered in snow. So you actually have to like push it off you to keep yourself from becoming completely covered. It's still snowing even in the morning. The blizzard is still blaring down upon you all.
Wouldn't that insulate us from the cold?
It does. It does help, but you still need to create some holes and stuff to be able to obviously get fresh air in and what have you. Because it's a new day, do need a new fortitude save for the high altitude, which is a DC 19 this time round.
Oh, nope.
Oh, burn.
You know what? That's a,
Wait,
I'm good.
You're fine, Milk. You got +4 bonus, remember?
yeah, that's for a, mythic surge right there.
Oh. You rolled a 1, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an auto fail for that.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
You can take that back.
Alright, so just everything just goes to, like, one drain.
Yes. No, not drain, damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
damage, okay. Oof. Shit's not fun, yo.
No.
I'll move you with a thing to help take away the at least one of those.
The blizzard is still going. Milk Thistle, because I believe you. Well, at least some of you have a. Does somebody have at least a +5 to their survival?
Milkwood, of course. Does anyone else?
I have a +1.
I also have a +1.
Does anyone have a +5?
I think this is just Milk Thistle's.
Oh, okay. Milk Thistle does. That's fine. Milk Thistle, you know that trying to travel in this condition would be near on suicide.
Yeah.
He's gonna recommend we hunker down here until the weather clears up.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good with that.
All right.
We have access to food and water, and
You do.
relative, so we should be fine here until.
I think equals that. You guys have rested. Alright, so. Oh, hang on, I need to. Wow, progress you one more day.
Alexander will be on shoveling duty if it gets too full.
Alright, so you guys wait it out. After about another 5 hours of the day, the blizzard begins to lessen off. The downside, once it starts to the clouds blow over and you get a little bit of sun, the negative side of it is this entire area is now absolutely blanketed in snow. And it's deep snow, at least along the ledges and what have you. So it's going to make climbing more difficult for you for the time being.
Could we create an avalanche to try to break the snow apart?
You can roll me survival.
Yeah, do. Make that line GM roll.
Yes. It's possible, but there's a high chance that you may be dragged down the mountainside in the avalanche.
Does anyone have a really long stick?
I have a 7-branch sword. Will that work?
Is it valuable to you?
It could be sold for some decent gold, but like between that or the hand axe, I think I really don't need the hand axe more. Although
Well,
it
I
would be
believe
helpful.
we can break the snow apart to create an avalanche, and that might pull enough of the snow out of our way to give us a clearer path. But it could fuck us up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll help, obviously, scoop snow out of the way, but to cause a proper avalanche, you need to make a significant loud noise so the snow will shift and fall downwards. Because
right. What's that one cry spell that clerics have?
I know Shatter's one. Or do they have Shatter?
No, it's not shatter. There's one where you can literally sound off like a trumpet. It's like a big wah kind of sound.
if you can find the spell, you can use it.
I'm gonna look it up. It's a level 1 spell. I like clerics. We can be like, hey, what's that one spell on the list? Oh,
Well, Wishful Pen wouldn't have put together her spell stuff yet, so she can put that together. Or if you want to use one of your mythic things to cast it, that's fine.
right. Okay, so it's a level 1 spell.
You know, I just love how off the wall today's session has been so far.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I was wondering when Blizzard was going to hit you.
Radius spread, that might work. Okay, I found a spell that does sonic damage.
Yeah, that's a good start.
The rest of the spells I'm finding are like silencing or muffling spells. That's not what we're looking for here. Right. Something like horn or cry. I can't remember the name of it.
Carrion Call.
Carrion.
Or Clarion Call.
Clarion
I found it.
Make yourself. Yeah, that's it. Clarion Call. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna add that to my level 1 list. There it is. Alright, so I'm not casting it right now, GM. I'm just gonna roll it so you can see it.
Yep, that's fine. Subject spell gains sooner. Firstly, to create a sound like a blast of mighty horn, simply by miming the action. Second, the subject can speak in a booming voice and carries easily over great distances. Yep, that sounds like it will do it.
Alright.
So, I mean the snow has stopped. It is fairly thick all around you and above you and below you. How do you wish to go about this and ensuring that you don't get dragged off in the mountainside in an avalanche?
Well, we can tie the rope around Milk Thistle, so like if we stay in the cubby coal and he does that, we can drag him back in before the avalanche hits.
Yeah.
So yeah, Milfistle is going to basically stick his head out the door, and everyone's going to have their backs as deep into our little cave as possible. He's going to, as soon as things start shifting, he gets yanked back in.
Wishful will probably do another casting of stone thing to ensure that you guys can go a bit deeper.
Can I do a geography thing to make sure, like, you know, this is
This is what?
that nothing unforeseen could happen if he does this, like.
What? The avalanche?
With his traversal.
What do you
Sorry,
mean?
what was that?
Do you mean him doing the avalanche?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no issues with you doing that.
Alright.
So, there's quite a bit of issues. I mean, you don't have to worry about the mountain coming down itself. It's just going to be the snow, as it's highly likely, at least potentially the snow below you's probably going to go, but the biggest issue will be snow above you. And if that shifts too much and basically buries you, then obviously you might end up suffocating before you can escape the buried snow. also, snow acts very liquidy when it goes, and there's always a possibility that you are swept up and dragged down the cliff face.
All right. So Alexander will point this out and suggest before we do this, let's make a little ramp for the snow above us, like with the stone shape.
Just saying, I also have extra rope if that's helpful.
What if we make a tunnel that kind of goes in like this? So that way we can have a pocket there in case the snow starts to cave in and fill up. It won't get pushed up to where we are.
That honestly is a good idea.
You probably don't. Well, how many castings of stone shape do you want to try and use for this?
How many did I prep?
Because Wishful used one to make it a little bit deeper already in preparation. You would have done one anyway to just create the alcove. It's gone a little bit further in. You're kind of really squashed in, huddled. So.
Milton got twice. That'll give us an extra 40 cubic feet.
So you guys have got. So you can do it twice. So you will be able to get 3 refrigerators deep. That is a weird. That was a weird sentence to say.
Yeah.
Where are these
Yeah.
units?
I was thinking of doing it like that. So like when they're probably a bit more further down, but you know, like so the snow has a bit of a whatchamacallit.
Well, if you're going back into the mountain, then you won't need to worry about doing something like that over the top, because it's unlikely the snow's going to sort of flow backwards. It's going to flow in one direction. So the worst thing you're going to have is the snow's going to settle over the top, and you will have to dig yourselves out.
Okay.
So far at the moment, you do have basically one refrigerator, kind of, if it was laid down on its side, sort of already carved out. I'm going to assume you're going to do another one laying down and then one standing up type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and then Alexander could do by fire be purged and kind of burn the snow that's inside.
Yeah. Well, at the entrance anyway.
Yeah.
All right. It sounds like you are as prepared as you're going to be.
All right, let's do this.
Alright, hope this will cast it for real this time. Clarion call.
Right.
Just shouts as loud as it can.
You're going to use. You're going to cry out words of praise to the nightmare to cause this avalanche. I see. You call out to the mountainside. You hear. Well, your voice travels far. You do have to sort of talk for a little bit before you start to see any action starting to go. But once, what modifier on your perception have you got?
Plus 19.
Okay, yeah, cool. So you would notice in time, you know, above you, you see the snow beginning to move, so you can actually react quick enough to get into the alcove before it suddenly starts rolling and you're caught unawares. It sounds like the snow absolutely thundering down the mountain. It's almost like thunder's kind of striking, just sort of how loud the rushing snow. You even feel where you are, it shakes a little inside your little alcove. It goes on for what feels like a long time, but in actual fact it's only a matter of minutes before the rumbling sound has passed and you're left with just sort of silence. Where you are is completely dark as well. There is no light unless you have it yourself.
People said they had like ever burning torches. So.
Well, you've still got to put it out.
I do. Yeah. Bert is gonna be grabbing the ever-burning torches, and he's gonna set like them in spots where we need to when we're able to see.
Yeah, you basically create a hole in the thing using stuff and shove your stick in there.
Yeah.
Alright. The rumbling has stopped. It is likely the avalanche is over.
Alright. So I guess then Alexandrite with his armor on is going to move at least 15 feet away from everyone.
There's not enough space so everybody will be out of the 15 foot. At least 2 people will get caught in it.
Alright. Who wants to take 3d6 damage?
Sure, why not?
Alright.
Hold on.
I can
Hold
handle
on.
it too.
Let's not be too foolish now. As Wishful Pen goes, you all just want to burn each other. As she will realise that she hasn't prepared endure resist elements or protection from energy because she's concentrated on other spells, and she goes, oh, okay, never mind then.
Okay.
You can burn them. I'll heal them afterwards.
I love how casually she said that.
You can burn them.
Yeah, alright, so... fire upon us!
Whoosh!
Capture this energy on themselves.
Oh!
Alright, that's 18.
Yes.
Yeah. How melted is the snow after that?
I mean, you basically blast a hole out of the, or a fire out of the side of the mountain. There's a small, like, puff of fire as it comes out. And you blast any of the snow, melting it and stuff, creating yourself a nice exit. To the point where you can see where the cliff face is, so you won't just walk too far off the cliff.
Extinguish as he puts himself out.
Wishful Pen will roll her eyes and then cast Channel. And she finds her channels. Oh, I just did a blind roll. You can all suffer with that 1 damage.
Alright.
Well, Wishful goes, well, we've used up a lot of the day with this. We might not be able to get very far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least we'll live to see another day.
Indeed.
So, are we going to rest or should we try travelling up a little bit further?
Is there any, like, I don't suppose there's a 500 mark we can go to?
I mean, you can, but you're next to a sheer cliff, so unless you have hanging tents, which you don't, you're not going to be able to camp on it.
Yeah, we should like rest here, and then next day go up.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's not another blizzard.
Fingers crossed. Or in this case, hooves crossed.
We did bring it here, though. It's time to
Yeah, I know, but we spent most of the day with dealing with the avalanche and getting out. So.
Yeah, I mean, the blizzard carried on about 5 hours into your normal climbing time.
Okay, yeah, we can take her tonight then. Hopefully another storm doesn't show up and we have to do this twice.
As you guys are...
It could just start tunneling our way through.
You'll be there a while. Going one refrigerator at a time.
Yeah.
After about half an hour or so, you guys deciding to wait it out. The darkened clouds above release its next torture upon you all, as large chunks of hail now begin to pelter down on the mountainside. and it becomes very clear it was a very good idea not to start to travel up the mountainside today, as
Wow.
large chunks of hail, the size of golf balls or larger, impact the mountainside.
Everyone back into the cubby hole.
Yep.
The
Back
shame
in
one
the nice
half
warm
level
tub.
8 spells would be able to take care of the weather easily.
Yeah.
The hail actually carries on for quite a long time. It actually will carry on until you guys into about the second shift of tonight. So it actually goes on for a long time.
Did anyone bring any cards or anything?
Uh,
We can play 20 questions.
I have my shamisen. Not very good with it, but I have my shamisen.
I'm. We normally play. I'm thinking of an object in the temple.
You mean 20 questions?
Oh yeah, I mean that does work as well. But some people call it thinking of an object.
Alright, I'll go first.
Sure.
Alright, I've got it.
Is it a mineral?
No.
Is it? Go on ahead.
Is it smaller than a bread box?
No.
Is it a item?
Yes.
Is it a square item?
No.
Is it a weapon?
No.
Hmm.
Is it something you would use?
Yes.
Is it? He sort of like blinks a bit. Is it a? He just sort of like shakes his head, not knowing what to say.
Is it something you can ingest?
No.
Eh,
Is it something you can cook with?
No.
Is it something of great importance?
To some. Yes.
Are you wearing it?
Yes.
Wishful Pig claps the hooves together. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is it your holy symbol to the nightmare?
No.
Ah, she's disappointed. She's thinking she had it.
Is it a piece of clothing?
Yes.
Is it your robe?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. That's what we do with the day.
Yeah.
Max was like, did I win or I never played this game.
Yeah, you now have to think of an object and we have to ask you questions until we guess it.
Okay.
You guys don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Or we're gonna spend the rest of the session playing 20 questions. There you go, people.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, there you go. That's essentially what.
No. All right. So, you guys do wait it out until the next day. So let me just move us over one more day. Dawn.
Alright, press the rest button.
Yes, press the rest button and to refresh everything as well as get rid of any negative modifiers.
Yeah.
And I need a DC 20 Fortitude save.
Oh goody.
Fortitude save. We did so many. It's
All right. You know what? Yeah, that's a mythic surge. Now I'm rolling low. Oh. Really? Okay, I guess I have 1 point of damage to all my stats again.
Yep, you're struggling with the altitude. You're feeling a bit dizzy, a little bit nauseous, and all the fun stuff.
And more importantly, how's the weather now?
The clouds overhead still don't look too good. The temperature's still fairly chilly, but your cold weather gear is just about helping at this moment. But should any sort of change in the weather for the worst, you'll be looking at endure elements once again.
I think we're gonna have to risk it today.
Yep.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
I do have resist energy prepared 5 times. It'll give us 100 minutes worth of protection.
And here you go, burned. I am going to use my power of faith so I can heal at least some of your ability drain.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to take an extra casting of Stone Shape today, and no, we need crate for food and water. Wow, we don't need blindness or remove blindness or deafness.
Yeah, probably.
I'll take the daylight spell. Might be useful.
Yeah.
And I'll take some more. I'll take some more castings of the spider shelter.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, so which of my attributes are you healing up?
Probably strength, because that's the one that you're probably going to be using.
Yeah. Alright.
She'll take 1 extra casting of Endure Elements.
Just shot in the dark. This music isn't from King's Quest, is it?
I have no idea. I will be honest.
Huh.
Alright. So the downside is, for today's travel, you have a DC. You have another DC 30 climb check ahead of you.
Alright. So I think again we're going to use my robo climb in
Yep.
to lower that by 10. And just start going one at a time.
Right. Okay. So, are you going to do same sort of system as last time? Is Alexandrite goes up, Alexandrite then drags up Milk Thistle, and then Wishful goes up?
I think that's still probably the better way of doing it.
Wishful requests that she doesn't go up at third, and somebody else can.
I use my perception to attempt to find the best route if possible.
That will take time. So if you do find somewhere better, you might not have to all travel one up at a time. But if you don't find anywhere better, then you would have lost climbing time, which means maybe only half of you can travel up in a day. So it's up to you.
We're gonna climb together, so there's no sense in splitting the party.
Yeah.
Do y'all think it's worth the time, or should we just risk the climb we've got?
You know what? I think we should try it.
Yeah. We all have pretty high perception, right?
No.
You haven't been traveling with Bird very long.
Then I guess this is me and Milk Thistle then.
I mean, I have a +7, so I can try to help.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
If y'all want to roll to assist Milk Thistle, that should give us the best odds.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, let's assist.
Okay, I'll assist.
I can at least try to assist.
I think a maximum of 2 can assist.
Okay, never mind then. Ignore my roll if it's a maximum.
So it's a blind roll?
Yeah, if you want to assist.
Okay. Yep.
All right. You are milk after most of the day searching, and you having to go carefully because obviously there's still you cause an avalanche, but there's still sections of the mountain that's covered in snow, and you have to clear your way. And as you travel, it's slow going, but after a day's worth of looking, you do find a route that is only a difficulty 25 to travel up.
Alright, so we need to use our stone moving spells and set up a new camp, correct?
Yeah. As it is a whole day thing, I do need somebody to make me a D100 roll.
Yeah, you two don't touch that die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not touching it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson.
Okay, nothing horrible happens, but as you are travelling, there is another fortitude save required.
Okay.
Is this for altitude sickness or?
This is for altitude sickness, yes. So it's a DC 20. Oh, I will reveal metal bananas. Looks like everybody's passing.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
It's fine. Yep, everybody's good. Alright, so you guys settle down again for the evening, ready for your climb in the morning, after carving some small holes to spend the night in.
Ask that twice gives us 40 cubic feet.
Wishful Pen can also cast it twice, but hers is half what you can do, so she can only do, with those two casting, it's basically one for each.
Alright, so 60 cubic feet of hole.
This is my hole. It was made for me.
7. Ooh.
This is my gun. There are 3 others like it, but this one is special. This one is mine.
I was about to say, no, this one is mine.
Okay, so you guys stay within the hole for the night.
Yes.
Day 3 in the hole.
We're in the hole.
John, where is your adventuring party? We're in the hole.
Well, that was lucky. Alright. Well, you avoided something quite nasty, so it's all good, because you made a hole to camp in.
Nice.
Saved by the hole.
Yep, quite literally.
Never underestimate the power of a hole.
My other group is not gonna believe we were saved by a hole.
Alright. So the next morning comes around. No nasty weather today. And no nastiness for you to wake up to. Other than a DC 21 fortitude save.
I was gonna say, are you sure about that, GM?
Oh boy. Yeah.
We've got this.
Well,
You still made it.
Yeah, I think everybody's doing it. Will Wishful Pen break the pattern? No.
alright. Now we should probably do the climb.
Yes, now you're going to be making this climb. So it's a DC 25. Any special precautions anybody's making? Or are they using anything special to help them? Are they going to ask other people for help?
I think Alexandrite's going to use his rope and then pull Milk Thistle up.
Good to go.
Alright, so yours is reduced by 10. So your DC is 15, Alex.
Yeah.
And then we'll do you trying to drag up Milk Thistle and see if there's any negatives. Everyone arrange yourself in climbing formation. Milk Thistle has to be underneath Alex. That is the only rule.
Alright.
Ah, I didn't want to zoom all the way down. Okay.
What's
Go.
the tool to erase pencil marks? I forget.
I think I have to select it and delete it for you.
No, I deleted mine, so I just...
It's just
use
highlight
the
it and then press delete
Yeah.
then. So, people need to make me a DC 25 climb check. If you can take 20, then you can... if you can take 10, you can take 10.
I don't think any of us can take hit
Yeah.
10.
I didn't think so, but I thought I would mention it
So-
anyway.
If we use the rope, we can.
Alex is using the ropes, so...
Yeah. So, alright, in that case, yeah, let's... Alright, here we go. Hey!
It's 20... Oh, wait, that's a 22.
That's fine.
not good
You're not falling, and people can try and help you to get up that little distance,
Yeah.
but they have to have passed. So we'll see.
So-
We're gonna just do wishful.
Yeah, I think Metsu was tired from the climbing in before.
That's fine.
You know what? Bird is gonna try to catch,
He's not falling.
Right. He...
He's not falling, so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Wishful might be able to help herself.
Oh yeah, and I also need to drag up Milk Thistle.
Yes, so you now need to succeed the strength test with Milk Thistle. Oh dear. Is that your final answer?
Let's see. Would it even matter if I spent a strength surge?
If you get within 4, you don't potentially fall.
Alright, yeah, I'll at least send it so I won't fall. Gotta lug your fat ass.
4, 5. Okay, you got 12. You're free off the DC. You can attempt. So, people who are within at least 4 of the DC, you can either rely on somebody giving you help, but the person who's helping has to have passed a check, or you can look at utilizing abilities or boosts that you may have on your person.
Alright, since Metal Banana needs the help more, Bird is gonna point out the better places to climb using, and so he's gonna go, alright, you see the little indents right there? Focus on the path I'm taking.
Cool. No, that's fine. So that like additional support will be enough to get them to pass, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex, you can attempt another strength test to get Milk Thistle up, as you were just high enough where he hasn't fallen.
Yeah, alright. Hopefully I roll better than a 3 this time.
He's clearly put on more weight since you last did this.
Oh, nope.
Oh God.
I guess I'll need to spend another surge to not fall.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yep. You need another one of those, or it's a survive a fall and then reclimbing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm getting,
5.
I'm lucky with these surges.
You are. You're getting far luckier than you should be. You can attempt another strength.
Alright.
You're struggling. It is difficult. Milk Thistle clearly put on more weight recently.
I don't even eat.
I know.
He's fat on pride.
You can still use your surge here.
Yeah.
just burning through them.
All right. Well, you're within +2 distance, so I think so. So burn is helped metal. Wishful pen, I think, is one off.
Can
Yep.
burn help wishful pin as well? Like just by showing her the
Did
better.
how much did metal banana fail by? Was it 2 or 1?
I think it was 3, wasn't it? Yeah, I got a 22, so I failed by 3.
Oh, okay. So you need more help. All right. So no. I'm just seeing. I think Wishful might have something up her sleeve, but I don't know if it will last. No, that's rounds. What she had something. It's possible. She might have sorted it out. Oh, was it this one? Heroism. Yes. Alright. That will be enough for this climb only. So she can use this on herself. And it will just barely, because it's 10 minutes per level. Hang on, wait. I've done that. And did it actually affect skills? Yes, skill checks. Alright, so Wishful can help somebody. But she's going to help one group of people. Alex, you failed by 2, and Metal Banana needs 1. Who would find it harder? Alex should be able to do this. You've got the strength, don't you? Yeah, you just roll. Okay, so probably helping Metal Banana is probably going to be the better option.
Yeah, help metal. I'll just try again.
How can she help you? Probably moral support, because that worked well for Alex.
Yes.
Yeah, she gives you the +1 moral support.
He just like says, do not forget about your order, and she does.
Wishful pin go brr.
All right, Alex, you can do this. Just spits on his heels.
Clearly the spit worked.
There we go.
That's better.
Alright, after a little bit of stress and of this climb basically taking its toll on you guys, you drag your butts up to 21,000 feet.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay! Only 7 in all, or 8,000 more feet to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roughly 8,000.
Only 8,000 more feet to go.
Well, you are hitting.
Technically 7,859.
Yeah, you are hitting the very difficult area. This is where people, if they're going to give up, they would give up at this point. But you are determined.
We have determination.
So,
We do not have the freedom to give up. Only the nightmare decides when we die.
You die? Well, I said you can die.
on the plus side, the climb to the next step is only a DC 25.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Are we comfortable with DC 25, or should we search for a better route?
I think we should search for a better route.
Yeah.
Searching for better route. Okay, as you're searching, I need a D100 roll.
Not me.
All right.
Definitely not me.
I am forbidden from slinging D100s in this group, at least in this area.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I need another D100 roll.
Now, now,
Do it,
now, now,
Alexandrite. Do it, Alexandrite. You started this.
yeah, now, Alexandra had to be banned.
29.
It could be nothing.
Could be nothing. Could be something. Could be something that wants to murder us horribly.
Hey, it could be to get us to level 11.
Oh, it's actually like could be a grandma that would that she baked us cookies.
Yeah, it could be the escalator that leads us the
Okay.
rest of the way.
That's happened recently, so it kicks it down to the next one. That's happened recently, kicks it down to the next one. That's not possible, kicks it down to the next one, which puts
That's
it
not
there.
possible. Kicks them down to the next one.
All right, roll me a d8.
All right.
Oh no.
Roll 1. Do it. Roll 1.
Do it, you wimp.
Have like eight. Oh god.
That's not a 1.
You've had that, so it kicks it down to the next one, which circles back round to a 1. As you guys are searching for a new route round, you come across what looks like a statue of a pony looking horrified. There are parts of it missing, a leg, an ear, but the sheer look of horror on its face is clear to be seen.
Bernd is gonna take this moment to get his armor on because he doesn't like the looks of this.
Yeah.
Whoever or whatever turned this pony and put this stone is probably still around.
Confirming, is it made out of stone?
Yes, it is It is what appears to be a statue.
Alright, we've faced basilisks before. Does this appear to be the work of a basilisk?
You would not be able to tell, but if you roll me knowledge, I need basilisk. What type of creature is it? It is. I'm pretty sure it's one of these. Knowledge Arcana. I will give you some additional info.
Who has knowledge of
I have a point in it.
Wishful Pen knows things.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wishel's probably our Arcana person.
Yeah, I'm like, I have a +3 in it. Will that help?
Oh, well, she knows something because. Oh yes, you at least know what you're probably wanting to go. She goes. It's not likely. This is the wrong weather for them. They don't like this sort of being up here and up these sort of places.
Well, other than Medusa, what could turn a pony to stone?
Wizard.
Maybe.
Could I do geography to see how old the stone is?
You wouldn't be able to tell just from looking at it.
Yeah.
Would a knowledge local determine its clothing to try to figure out where it came from? Because it's a pony, not a griffin or a
It is a pony.
gymnol.
It does look well weathered, so it's going to be difficult to get a clear indication of what he's wearing to the location, but you can give it a try.
Does anyone have knowledge local?
Let me check my skills.
No.
I've got. I know some bits.
I have a +8 in it. I have some knowledge.
Wishful Pen has a closer look and goes, well, I think it might be fairly recent. I mean, I recognise some of what looks to be some of this outfit. I mean, no more than maybe a few dozen years, maybe.
Is this a Sun Queen pilgrim?
She looks at them and goes, I don't see anything Sun Queen like.
Does this pony look familiar to Bernd at all? Probably not.
No.
Alright. Well, whatever did this is still lurking around here somewhere. Keep on guard, guys. Everyone.
I'm gonna look around the area to see if there's any fresh prints, tracks, etc. That might indicate what kind of creatures have been through these.
Roll me survival, because that's looking for prints and tracks and stuff. So you have a look around as best you can, but with the recent weather activity, it's making it very difficult. There's nothing recent that you are able to tell. So, but that will only be as recent as probably the blizzard that happened.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a cleric spell that unstones ponies, isn't there?
Yeah.
Stone to flesh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they are missing a leg and an ear.
Might have to hobble around a bit.
Well, we are on a
So
mountainside.
bleed out.
It is a level 6. Oh no, stone to flesh. No, it is not a cleric spell. Which is surprising. It is a wizard spell.
Yeah.
Um,
With
it is level 6.
Still beyond our abilities.
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, I suppose we'll have to leave them here and continue on.
Sadly, it would seem so.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can derive from the stone pony other than the book of horror on the things?
That's all you are able to tell at this point. There's nothing else. You're not able to sort of, other than Wishful Pen's comments about sort of how recent it might be, based on what they're wearing and the fact that they're not wearing anything to identify themselves as a Sun Queen follower.
Alright, we carry on.
Alright, you can make your perception checks to see if you find a suitable route that you can follow today.
Alright. Yeah.
I'll assist.
Blind roll.
Yep. So whoever's assisting wants to roll last, and everybody who's doing the
Alright.
everyone who's doing the sorry, whoever's doing the main rolls last. Everybody doing the assisting first. That's what I was meant to say.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I assisted.
Yep. So assist. Anybody else assisting?
I thought there was a limited 2 assists.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, cool. Milk Thistle, go. Cool. That puts you to that number. What was the DC of the climb you're looking for? No, so what was the climb you're at? It was that. Oh, with Metal Banana's help, you are able to find a slightly easier route, and you have enough of the day to attempt it, which is a DC 20.
Alright.
Nice.
Alright. Very nice.
Alexander will still use his special rope.
I'm taking a 10.
Birdie's gonna remove his armor and he'll take a 10.
Wishful goes, would it be better to give that to Milk Thistle?
Oh, right. He has the bag of holding.
Well, no, I mean the rope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that would be better. Alright, Milk Thistle, do you think you can make a 10?
Still gonna have to rely on the dice, but I can attempt it.
You also have your surges, so.
Yeah. Alright, yep, here we go.
Ah!
Hey, I made it.
Alright. Do Alexandrites now. Oh, need to take off my armor.
Always a good start. You're like, there's bad guys, quick, armor on.
Yeah. I need a macro that's just like take armor off, put armor on.
Do do like a Super Sentai, just make a
No. Wishful pen will do.
Enemies incoming. And armor on. And oh wait, no, they went away. Armor off.
Wishful pen will use. Where is it? Surge. There. Actually, she's going to use this to give herself a reroll. Because that's just easier than trying to surge it. So she goes to fall. No! Yay! Stop falling. Try again.
Oh, did you actually make it so the circumstance bonus from the climber's kit shows up on my sheet?
Yeah, it says.
My roll?
Yeah, if you click on it, it says climber's kit.
Yeah. I know. I was just like, oh, that didn't happen before, so.
I thought I fixed it for everybody. I could be wrong. Does she do any better? No, she does worse.
Oh.
You know what? Well, she's got a few uses of this, and this is the last climb of the day, so she's going to use this again to help.
Come on, go for it.
She's struggling. She keeps slipping.
Lady luck.
She keeps slipping.
There we go.
Hey!
Did the thing.
I'm so glad I donated my Claws of the Ice Bear to her.
She saved herself at the last moment.
Yes. There was a. She slips, digs one claw in, tries again, slips, but digs the other claw in, and then finally gets up and climbs. So, we will stop this session as you guys have just reached the altitude of 22,000 feet.
Yay!
You will be on a DC 22 fort save in the morning.
Shall we do that now, or?
No, we'll save it for the morning. You will have that much of a percentage of something happening. And end of day.
Should we at least rest before end of session?
Nope, I'm making a note in my GM notes where we are at.
Alright.
So I know that it's a DC fort save, DC 22 fort save. There's that percentage of something happening, and you're at the end of the day. No more climbing.
Oh, congratulations, guys! We're almost 7,000 feet from the top.
We're already halfway there. Halfway there.
How much elevation did we climb this session?
You started at 17,000.
Yeah, so
5,000 feet, almost a full mile up in one day.
Yeah. Well, one session. You took a few days.
Yeah, you ever think about, driving in a car or even walking? You could walk out of the atmosphere of the Earth if you were able to walk straight up.
Yep.
really.
Yeah, just think about it. The atmosphere of the Earth is no more than 30 miles above the surface.
What?
Yep. I think that's when space class. Well, I'll let you guys know now. Your little cave you built yourselves avoided a nighttime dragon attack.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
I'm thankful we thought of that.
Would it have been a blue dragon that got pissed off and recently lost a vampire?
No, it would. It would not have been.
That's what explained the frozen sheep before.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. You're too far away for that dragon to make an appearance.
No, for that we would have to go on the revisiting, reanimated version of returning to Frozen Winter.
Yep. Well, we will stop here, and I hope you guys had fun and are appreciating the unique challenges that this mountain is offering you.
Yeah, I had to jump on a bird's back and stab at it. I think that's.
Myself and Metal had to brace our asses against our weapons in order to catch this silly.
Yeah.
I mean, I was wondering if one of you was going to leap off to try and save Wishful Pen. And I was wondering if it was going to end up in Splatzil.
Luckily, it did not.
Yeah.
It was
Memphis
close.
wanted to be carried around like a baby.
I am glad I bought those boots of the cat. They're so useful.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I'm stopping the stream here, so if you all want to say
Peter,
goodbye.
man, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time on the End Times.
Goodbye, people.
Ciao.
Have a great one.